Ghana will be playing the first of the last 3 matches of the World Cup qualifying series here in Accra Sports Stadium on Monday, 8th of September. Even though we failed to beat Chad, Comoros, on the other hand, was not able to capitalize on that draw that we had in N'Djamena. They lost by 3-0 to Mali, and that has left Ghana's group very, very much open. The current standing is that Ghana is still at the first position with 16 points, followed by Madagascar, who has 13 points, and then we have Mali and Comoros both tying up with 12 points, and then finally Central African Republic and Chad at the bottom of the table. But yes, the group is very much open now between Comoros, Mali, Madagascar, and Ghana. Any of these teams are able to qualify within the next 3 games that are to be played. So, this is a very interesting group. This is a very tight race for Ghana right now. And we should say that we brought this onto ourselves, by our own selves. This is what we want. We've always had ourselves in this corner where we have to calculate and calculate and calculate. But hopefully, the things are able to change from the Mali game. Before we go to the Mali game, do bear in mind that I go by the name Black. This is Sports Digest by Candy Sport right here on Candy Studios Network. So the Mali match that we are going to be playing. When you look at the head-to-head so far, Ghana has played 11 matches with Mali. We've won 5 of these 11 matches, drawing 3 and then losing 3. It means that we are up by 2 games. But that is not what is going to be talked about at the end of the 90 minutes. When 90 minutes comes to pray, what we are going to be asking is, Charlie, Ghana beat Mali or not? Was Ghana able to beat Mali, or now will they bring more pressure? Will they do more his cookie lie for with the Black Stars? That is what is going to be what is talked about at the end of the 90 minutes. If you look at the formation that we played against Chad, I don't think it's going to be any changes coming into this game. It is still going to be Benasari in the goalpost, even though he was not tested in the Chadian match, because Chad was not a team that were expected to give him a lot of tests. And yes, they did it. The only goal that came against him was by a deflection, and you cannot blame him much. There was little that he can do. But coming to the Mali game, this is a tougher team than Chad. So we know that he's going to be tested some way or the other. And given the fact that Mali won 3 goals that he scored against Comoros, it was scored by 3 different players. So they have players who are ready and able to score. So Benasari is supposed to be in a goalpost with his A game. With our defensive backline, yes, we were tested a little bit against Chad. And we will not be expecting them, or we are not expecting them to be committing needless fouls around the 18-yard box. We don't want the game to come to an end and then we find out that we gave out a penalty. We don't want to be giving the Malians a yard of a chance to be able to score against us. Some of these players, I know, yes, we have youthful players in the team. And yes, also, we expect you to come to the party. We want you to be the player that we know the backline of Ghana defense to be. Charlie, strong and very compact, and are able to communicate among themselves. When it comes to the midfield position, I think maybe we would have Thomas Partey. Even if he doesn't, I think we'll still have the same midfield that we had against Chad. And in the front line, that is where we are expecting a lot of clinical finishes. We have a lot of experienced players at the front of us. Semenyo has had an interesting start to his season. He scored 2 goals and has had 1 assist. We are expecting him to come to the party. The same with Kudus, with 2 assists, come to the party for us. Inaki Williams and Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew is the striker in recent times that a lot of the weight of the Black Stars is relying on. A lot of this weight is lying on his shoulders. He scored 6 goals in this campaign so far, and he's been our best striker. And together with Thomas Partey, these are the 2 players that have a lot of experience with the Black Stars. We are expecting them to bring that experience to this game. We are expecting them to be a lot clinical. And if you look at the game that we played against Chad, even though we have a lot of midfield people in the midfield and the striking position, each time we are in the attacking front, we don't see a lot of numbers in the 80-yard box of our opponents. We want a lot of crowd so that the person who's on the way ready to give in a cross, when he raises up his head, he should be able to see a lot of Ghanaian players in the 18-yard box so that he can be able to pick the right person. He can be able to pick someone that he knows that when this ball reaches this person and he connects with it, it is a goal. That is what we are expecting. And even if it doesn't connect with them and a loose ball comes in, we have somebody here or there to be able to tap it into the goal post. So we are expecting a lot from our attacking field in this game as well. If you look at Mali, he's not a team that we cannot beat. Mali is not a team that we can say that. Even if you look at the matches that they've been playing so far, before they played Comoros, they played DR Congo. It was a draw. When it comes to teams that are not very experienced in the African turf, they're able to beat them convincingly. But if it comes to a team that is a little bit organized, they find it hard to beat them. Mali's last 2 matches, they're going to be playing against Chad and Madagascar. Chad, of course, we're expecting him for them to win. But when it comes to Madagascar, they find it hard to beat Madagascar. In their last match, Madagascar had red card. They were down by a man, but it still ended up in a goalless draw. And like I said, when it comes to a team that is very organized, they are not able to beat them. Ghana, on the other hand, our last match is against Comoros. This is a team that in recent times we've been failing to be able to beat. So these 2 matches is a must win for us. So that if the Comoros match becomes a repetition of our recent match against them, it becomes a hard qualification for the other 3 teams. You understand? So this is a must win for us. I mean, Otoado is one of the coaches for the Black Stars who's made a lot of mistakes and yet has very strong backing from the FA. If Otoado stay with the Black Stars comes to an end, without him doing much for us, I'm going to be very, very much ashamed for him. So Otoado, Charlie, we are playing against in front of our home fans. Psycho players very well. Let them come to the party. Give us 2-goal margin win. 3-1 or 2-0. The last time that we played them, we scored them by 2-1, which was a very good result for us. We are expecting you to replicate that result in this game as well. I'm not supposed to say please, but Charlie, please win this game with me. Oh, we don't want to go to the World Cup, oh, Charlie. People make their passport ready for USA. So make you guys not flop me. Make you guys not give him broken heart again. Broken heart on ya bre. So this time around, bring something new, bring something excitement in this game for us. This has been Sports Digest by Candy Sports right here on Candy Studios Network. I go by the name Black, and it is time for me to say blackout.